Muy buenas a todos, señores, señoritas, animales y lo que haya por allá, que estamos en otro vídeo de Genshin Impact. Hoy os voy a mostrar un evento de esos potentes que son temporales y que a veces se añaden porque hay personajes interesantes que aparecen y algunos son nuevos. Así que bueno, lo que voy a hacer es... Son 5 partes, son 5 misiones, pero las voy a pasar rápido, sobre todo las 2 primeras porque son las más largas y no hace falta, ¿de acuerdo? Y encima tenemos a Xavier, que ya sabemos que es un pesado. Así que lo iré pasando rápido, yo aviso ya. Ya sabéis, las escenografías, rodar escenas, guionistas, directores, productores, de todo. Bueno, no llores. Venga, sí, vamos rápido, vamos rápido. Aquí a tope. ¿Cómo va todo, chaval? Vale, el inversor ya no puede ofrecerme financiación. Una pena. Vale, una pena. Sí, es la primera vez.
Weird expression on your face. It's like you're trying really hard to remember something.
Venga, coño.
I was just trying to recall the exact description from the...
Well, either way, Pirate Dixie...
Yes, those are festivals
Sí,
to
algo
commemorate the
importante.
Rock Knights. But a few years ago, Lady...
That really...
The whole thing seems more akin to a car...
Oh, that sounds pretty...
yes, it appears I've strayed. The Fontanalia Film Festival is an event proposed by the Fontaine Film Association this year. Now that film technology... During this time, people may submit films to be evaluated.
The what award?
The Farina Award. You know, after the Hydro Archon. They coined it while Lady Farina was still in power. Perhaps everyone still thinks of it as a pretty appropriate name. Even though she isn't
Exacto,
the
sigue siendo una
Hydro
celebridad importante. Muy bien.
But who would have guessed there'd be an issue with the funding? How will I...
Chiori?
Chiori, cuidado. ¿La sastrería Chiori?
Yes, that's her. I asked her...
Oh, Paimon remembers now.
How to describe her? Well, she tends her remarkable design. Anyway, Chiori is acquainted with all the actors I've invited from Inazuma.
Gracias a Chiori esto se puede hacer. Perfecto.
Why don't the two of you accompany me, judging from the...
Venga, vamos a los ferribuses. Bueno, pues rápido, ya he dicho que voy a ir pasándolo rápido porque si no es que esto se larga mucho y no quiero. De acuerdo. A ver, ¿qué ocurre aquí? Aquí nos muestran los minijuegos, que eso lo haré yo por mi cuenta. Para ganar protogemas. Esto ahora fuera. Venga, habla con los trabajadores. Hostia, a ver cómo llego yo hasta allí, tío. A ver. Voy a ignorar todo lo que hay por aquí ahora. Simplemente me voy a centrar en lo mío. A ver. No, tío, quita esta mierda, por favor. Un disparo que rompe el silencio, joder. Ahora voy a intentar tirarme desde la estatua esta. Espabilemos. Y hay que tirarse hasta allí. De acuerdo. Esto tiene solución, señores. Esto tiene solución. Ahí está, perfecto. Uy, ahí está Chiori, Atentos, que ahí está Chiori. Hay una escena impresionante durante la 4ª misión.
Miss Chiori?
Your talk with the investor sure went fast. Oh? And who are they?
Allow me to introduce you.
Pleased to meet you.
Likewise. We've heard
El concepto de la vestimenta de Kirara es muy innovador.
Thank you. I just wanted to make sure she wouldn't always look like a... So tell me, what happened?
Well...
Tengo que deciros cosas, que yo hice tiradas por un personaje, me salió otro, y luego busqué un personaje y también me salió otro. Tengo que indicar cosas porque me salieron en tiradas muy tempranas que no me las esperaba para nada y no las he grabado. Así que bueno, ya en algún momento, no sé si hoy o en otro, ya los enseñaré.
The budgets that the others had proposed were nowhere near enough. It's difficult to find
Si
someone
sobrara
willing to
tiempo al
front
final del vídeo los enseñaría, si no pues en otro momento.
Oh, thank you, Paimon. That means a lot to me. But the cost of the film...
We need to move on. What's happened has already
Venga,
happened.
no hay que tirar la toalla, Xavier, pesado.
No, that's not the actors I recommended.
Venga, perfecto, sigamos. ¿Qué más? A ver, ¿qué ocurre, señores? Vamos, venga, hostia. Se vea el cursor ahí. Está en movimiento. Pam, 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 pam. ¿Qué ocurre? Hostia, ¿quién tenemos aquí? Ay, ay, ay. Ay, ay, ay.
Really? Then where do you live? We Malazines live in Mercy Village. Oh, you must be pretty We are so thoughtful. But some Malazines choose to live in the court of Fontaine because it's so much more convenient.
Bueno, ya tenemos aquí a Ayato, Ayaka, Yoimiya.
Oh, we've arrived. I also enjoyed Aval's introductions to Fontaine along the way. Everything you...
Thank you so much. I'm usually working here on the Sakura bus, so I hope I'll have the chance to see you again. There are still many more places I'd like to introduce to you.
De acuerdo, venga.
Welcome to the court of Fontaine.
Shiori, you sure have changed a lot.
I haven't realized it's been so long.
Thank you for extending the invitation, Mr. Xavier. I'm looking forward to a fruitful trip here in Fontaine.
It's an honor to have the head of the Kamisato clan visit us.
So they're who you meant when you said you had actors coming?
Oh? It's the Traveler. And wow, what a coincidence! Ayaka and I were just talking about you on the way here.
We just ran into Xavier earlier.
But I'm not an actress.
Pensé que yo siempre sería el protagonista.
About that, I mean...
Oh.
I was like, so I could only keep you in the back of my mind while...
I had been thinking about a surprise reunion.
Muy bien,
so you all
pues
know
vamos
it.
al
Why
grano,
don't we
va.
go to Hotel...
Al bistró de Sbord.
Yes,
Adelante.
of course.
Very well.
Venga, va, rápido, rápido. A ver, la misión más larga es la primera. Y creo que luego viene la segunda, la más larga. La segunda es la segunda más larga.
Wow, the buildings in Fontaine are so tall.
Pero bueno, aquí nos introducen un poco lo que hay que hacer.
And look at that huge spinning sphere.
Esa esfera es la hostia, todo hay que decirlo. Ve al segundo piso del bistró Desbord, o Devor, o como se diga, me da igual. Pero voy para ahí. Vale, adelante. Venga, para adentro, amigos. Sin miedo, joder. Hoy no sé qué voy a comer, pero voy a cenar sopita calentita porque hace un frío de la hostia. Que a mí me gusta el frío. Y la sopita entra. ¡Pam!
It sure is different from what we have in Inazuma. How should I...
yes. When I first went to Inazuma,
Muy bien.
Let's get back to the purpose of this...
Well, I've already assembled most of the film
Bueno, ya
crew.
tiene iluminador
Lighting
de todo,
specialist,
Oh, it's called The Two Musketeers, right? I read the script you sent me on the way here.
Originally, I was planning to start filming as soon as Sir Kamisato...
Oh?
It has to do with the film's investor, Mr. Morris. He suddenly informed me...
It's said that Fontaine's legal system is well developed. If he has violated the contract...
Well, I'm still more concerned about filming. Even if I were to take him to court, I'm afraid it...
Then, is there a way we could...
I've considered that option too, but unfortunately, it's difficult to gather such a
Vale,
large
necesita
amount of mora on such-
80.500 moras.
Mr. Xavier,
Perfecto.
if Ayaka and I were willing to perform for free, would that resolve the problem?
Bueno, qué bonito.
No, out of the question. To have you come all this way just to...
There's no need to worry, Mr. Xavier. My brother and I had Inazuma has only recently reopened its borders and needs to strengthen its relations and cultural ties with other
Muy
nations.
bien, me parece muy bien.
Indeed. You could say that's...
I understand, but having you two act for free just doesn't seem...
Not at all. While we're officially here to conduct a cultural survey of sorts, this film will serve as proof of friendly cooperation and cultural exchange.
Perfecto,
If you still
joder,
don't
qué
feel
bonito, de
comfortable
verdad.
with this arrangement.
All right, I'll do as you say.
Come on now, no need to go that far. I'll also help you out as a brand sponsor.
Venga, nosotros también.
Even though I didn't bring...
You are too kind, all of you.
Ew. So, in
Venga, va. Vamos al grano.
All right.
Vale, faltan daguerrógrafo. Hostia, faltan cositas.
knows what the director and the logistics support person do.
The clapper loader is responsible for using the clapper board to record and organize the information of each shot. When the camera
De
operator...
acuerdo.
A clapperboard? Oh,
Yes, that's right.
for sure. Paimon's always wanted to try.
Ah, muy bien, Paimon. Joder.
Fine by me. As for our camera operator...
Vale, yo soy el daguerrógrafo.
Oh, he's great when it comes to using the camera. Paimon.
Yes, that's also what I was thinking. I noticed...
I'm sure that's due to the traveler's journey across to that, and I'll...
What do you say, traveler?
Sí,
Are
sí,
you
por
interested
supuesto.
in the job?
Adelante.
Thank you. It really means a lot to me. Come on, friend. Let me give you a big warm hug.
Bueno, creo que será mejor que te pongas ya a
So, all
trabajar.
that's left for us to find.
Oh, me. I want to be the director's...
All right, then all we need is a
Director.
director.
Falta el director.
Oh, Farina helped out a theater troupe recently by serving as an artist.
Furina, por supuesto.
Isn't
Me
that
parece
the name
bien.
of Fontaine's Hydro Oracle?
Yep, that's her. She helped out a theater.
Well,
I saw that musical. Don't let her former identity intimidate you. She's the best candidate we can...
fine. You're right, Shiori. Then I'll have to ask the traveler and Paimon to show me the way to Lady...
Do you need us to also come along?
No, there's no need to trouble you with this. Just leave this task to me.
Very well.
I'll go with you.
And don't worry, we won't simply drop you off.
All right, then I'll...
A gift for someone who is one...
I recall...
Huh? But wouldn't that be a little...
Isn't the Fontanalia Festival happening right now?
Bueno, da igual. Lo importante es ir ya. Adelante, chavales.
Let's go.
Mus. Venga, comprar un mus.
But will that really be enough?
You're right. We need to...
Huh? You want something even sweeter than Fontanalia Moo?
Yes. We'll need a gift that's sweeter than any dessert in the world.
Well, what could that be?
Your words of praise.
Oh. De acuerdo, pues vamos a lavarla. Pero para eso hay que ir allí. Mira, nos han dado una receta de comida. No está nada mal. Joder, un mus. Los mus triunfan, señores. Los mus triunfan. A ver, cárgate, joder. Miedo me da. Últimamente se pone en modo tonto. A ver, ¿dónde coño hay que ir? Aquí. Claro, ahora Furina bebe aquí abajo, como una persona normal. Perfecto. Ya hemos llegado, señores. A ver qué pasa.
We're here. This is where Farina lives.
Okay, I'll go knock on the door.
Bueno, ahí tiene la visión geo. Chiori, se le nota ahí en el lateral. Venga, Furina, hay que levantarse ya.
Who are you?
Lady Farina, please allow me to introduce myself. I am Xavier, a film director.
Hello. Oh, is that the traveler in Paimon I see behind you?
I'm Chiori.
Ah, the one from Chioria Boutique. So, what are you all doing here? Do you need something? Did you just get up, Farina? It's already past
Con
noon,
dulzura,
you know.
Paimon, con dulzura.
Oh, Paimon means the weather is so nice in the afternoon and the sun is so warm. Just like how you make us feel. Sleeping in late is a really smart idea. No. I was just up late last night reading.
This
Muy
is
bien.
a small gift.
No need to be so formal. I'm just a regular person like everyone else now. Oh, is this Fontanalia Mousse? It's one of my favorites.
That's great. So,
Bueno, pues,
given your
somos muy
renowned
adivinos.
passion and understanding of drama.
Oh, but didn't you just say that you're a director?
Yes, but for this particular project, I'm
No,
main...
pero Furina, tú eres aquí la que sabe más.
Yep, we sure are. Camera operator.
¿Por qué no lo compruebas con tus propios ojos?
No, I'm not. Maybe you can come up with a test if he can satisfy you. You sure are getting better at role.
Muy bien.
How about this? Very good. It's essential for the camera opera. Are you ready? I have high standards.
Adelante.
Okay. Grab the camera and I'll...
Vale, vamos a hacer un ejemplo de una escena que vamos a grabar. La dueña del taller, siempre se ha sentido orgullosa de su maquinaria de forja, pues su intensidad y temperatura pueden controlarse con total precisión y le ahorra un gran esfuerzo a los herreros. Vamos a grabar un pequeño corto de su taller. Recuerda destacar la superioridad de su maquinaria de forja. De acuerdo, adelante. Sí, bueno, esto me da igual, fuera. Venga, que sí, que sí. Vale, primero, posición para grabar. Supongo que... una escena del taller, supongo que sería esta, ¿no? O a lo mejor esta. No lo sé realmente. Y esto, elegimos esto. Mostrar una escena del funcionamiento de la... Esta, seleccionar narración. Solo hay una. Mostrar el tranquilo ambiente de trabajo de Estelle. Supongo que esta. Mostrar el armamento dispuesto en cajas, que es este. Y tal. Mostrar una escena del taller. Supongo que será esta. Y grabar. Adelante. Vamos a ver cómo ha quedado. Muy bien. Está seria, pero bueno, cosa suya. No, pero huele bien esto. Yo creo que lo hemos hecho bien. De acuerdo. ¿Qué opinas, Furina? ¿A que sí? ¿Quiere de eso decir que...? Venga, la pequeña oceanita, sí, pero va, dime que sí. Ah, bueno. Obviamente.
Well, I can offer you this much.
What? That's all? If Nervulat were to hear of this, he...
I'm sorry.
I see. Well, even though it's
Oh, our script is an adaptation.
Wait, you mean this? Oh, so of course I read it. I see. It all makes sense now.
Muy bien.
Not really.
Bueno, pues ya está. Adelante. Que esto se va alargando mucho, joder.
Mr. Xavier, if hypothetically...
Tendrías libertad. Adelante, Furina.
Absolutely.
Eso tiene que ser un sí, ¿eh?
So...
Yes,
¡Toma!
Oh, I mustn't let a perfectly good story be...
Gracias.
Oh, Hydro Arcana.
There's no more Hydro Archon, you know. And there's a lot that goes into shooting a film,
Venga,
by
perfecto.
the way.
Yes, I've thought about...
Me? Navia can also use firearms. But
Could we ask the special security and surveillance?
oh, you mean the special patrol?
Yes, that's right.
They would be under...
Vale, cuidado porque ahora, no sé si ahora o pronto, aparecerá otro personaje. Chebreuse, ahí lo pone.
Oh, you do?
No particular reason. Running a business. In return, I've helped her handle a few situations.
So you're saying...
It'd be best to...
She
Venga, va.
sounds professional enough. She is...
But I imagine...
Well, it just so happens that she's also
Que sí,
not the
que
kind
os
of
enrolláis
person that's
muchísimo,
just
joder.
Nora. As for whether she has time,
Then I'll leave...
No problem.
Having for
Ha dicho macarrones. Hostia.
Just wait until the day of our...
Perfecto, confiamos en ti, Furina.
I didn't ask for the clapper loaders.
Qué ganas de que llegue el día del estreno.
Then let's get going. By the way, I'm...
Actually, they told...
What? So... it seems the gods...
Venga, perfecto. ¿Dónde hay que ir? Oigo un perro de fondo. Vale, hay que buscar a Chebreuse. Momento, perro. Sí, señor, adelante. Sigue ladrando. De acuerdo. Bueno, a ver. Esta es la más larga, ya lo he dicho. Pero ahora aparece otro personaje, joder. Otro personaje. Y cuidadito, porque este personaje... No sé.
All right.
Puede ser interesante.
But where's...
she's over there. The one with an eye patch reading in front of the newsstand.
Oh, her!
Please wait here for a moment. I'll
De
go-
acuerdo, te esperamos.
Just trust me.
Oh, all right. She sure is a mysterious person. She claims Jack...
The court of Fontaine isn't particularly tolerant of visitors. Even a local like me just try...
De acuerdo.
Reading on the job?
Detective novel.
One main character?
No. Multiple. Branching storylines.
I see. How's the plot coming along?
One of the main characters is about to make a choice that will affect the rest of his life.
Any way to speed things up? There's something I need your help with.
You know that doesn't depend on me. It all comes down to what the character chooses.
Which is exactly why I'm here to help.
Algo pasa.
All right. It appears he made the wrong choice in the end. Halt!
Huh? What's going on?
Hand over whatever you're holding.
Oh, it's just a book. I didn't buy anything.
Then I'm sure you wouldn't mind letting me have a look.
Excuse me, officer. I don't mind you.
Don't give me that act. You won't be able to get off so easily either. I am Chevras, captain of Fontaine's Special Security and Surveillance Patrol. And before you do anything unwise, let me remind you that I'll have you on the ground before you can even think about making a run for it.
Toma.
All right. But please let me say something first. Why you trying to leave me on the...
Save it for the interrogation room. Take them away, Letelier.
Perfecto, oye. Muy bien.
What's going on here? 1 second you're reading a book and the next you're...
And who are... Oh! Aren't you the traveler who's been...
Sí, soy
Now
famoso.
that Vache has been brought to justice, no new shipments of synth will be made and distributed thanks to a tip from our reliable source.
Oh, so you... Oh, Paimon almost...
Hey, I'm Chevras. You probably
¿Por
already
qué no
heard
los
me
arrestaste
introduce-
directamente?
Why didn't you make a move as soon as you had the chance?
No. I wanted to see if all he had to do was come up to me and say that he didn't know where the synth had come from.
He had the whole day to turn the synth over to Shove.
Vale, perfecto, va.
He made the wrong...
But you knew...
Pasemos esto rápido porque se van a
Enough
enrollar
about
un
that,
poco.
though. What did you...
Oh,
Bueno, le contamos nuestra vida un poquito. Y ya está.
The Two Musketeers.
Sí,
So
sí.
what do you need me to do? Just...
Yes, that's right.
Coreógrafa, perfecto,
However,
oye.
I'm afraid...
No need to say any...
Really?
Joder.
Sure, it's no big deal. Besides, I personally really like this novel.
Then we've got a deal?
Yes, I'll see you on set.
Oh my, I can...
Qué bonito, por favor, ya los tienes a todos.
Down,
Xavier.
The
Al Xavier.
I should also head back now.
De acuerdo.
guess that's...
Traveler, Paimon, please stay...
Then I'll take Xavier back. Poor thing. He's so excited
De
that
acuerdo.
he can't even walk straight
Suerte con él.
anymore.
A ver, seguro Xavier sabrá mantener la compostura. Más le vale. Cuidado, Qué agresiva. A ver. Entonces. Aquí está. Chevruse. What's happening?
So what did you want to tell us, Chev?
Have you read The Two Musketeers?
Más o
The
menos.
story is about a pair of children born into the
Bueno,
household
esto nos
of
va a
a baron,
contar un poco
and
la
they
historia de ese
struggle
libro,
to
así que
survive.
lo voy a
They
pasar
were
también
raised at the
rápido, que lo
baron's
quiera leer,
estate, where one
felicidades.
day, upon returning home, however, the baron was able to many years later, the baron believed that the mother's soul, but it was actually those two siblings. They used all of their
That's quite an exhilarating...
Yep, the baron got what he deserved.
Oh, so is that why you were so...
You could say it was one of...
Oh,
I've read the reports about you. Whether it was at the tribe, you've shown that you've got a strong sense of justice.
¿Quieres que te
as well
ayudemos
as a
con un
great
caso,
mind for-
cierto?
Yes, you're as sharp as I expected. There's been a recent murder case involving
Hostia.
muskets. The perpetrator...
huh. Really?
The Marechaussee Phantom hasn't yet released any information to the public, because the investigation...
A murder involving firearms? But not that many people use...
Impossible. We perform a routine inspection of our firearms and ammo reserves every day. If one of the weapons... However...
Huh?
I hope you all can go back and... I'm
De acuerdo,
aware this
mañana
might
nos
not be
vemos.
the ideal time. Carrying out I don't want people...
You mean...
I suspect... Just to make myself clear, this... If you two have any...
What do you think,
Lo
Trev?
pensaremos mañana, sí, sí,
You'd
mañana.
better head
Venga.
back and get some
Vale,
rest.
parece que ya se
Otherwise-
acababa aquí la primera... Vale, perfecto. 24 minutos, y esta es la más larga, así que... Creo que puede ser un tiempo razonable, joder. De acuerdo, a ver, ¿ahora qué? Realidad y ficción, dentro y fuera del visor. Espera hasta la mañana del día siguiente, a las 8:10. Hora. Hasta la mañana del día siguiente. Perfecto, a las 8. Bueno, pues esperamos. Son 5 misiones y la más larga era la primera. Y la segunda más larga es la segunda, así que...
It's finally time to meet up.
Vale, vamos para allí directamente y ¡pum! Sin miedo, chavales, adelante. A ver, vale, aquí es.
Ayaka, Ymira, you're...
Good morning. Xavier said yesterday
Sí,
afternoon.
fue
went
bien,
well.
fue bien.
Yeah, and how about you?
After we split up, Ayato went to see
Hombre, Ayato con Neuvillet, cuidado.
I was originally thinking of going with him, so I rode the aqua bus with Yoimiya.
Yeah, you wouldn't believe what we saw there. 2 mechanical puppets that were dancing
Sí, el funeral de Coppelia.
We sat and walked.
Oh, it was this.
Qué bonito.
Afterwards, we went swim. I held Ayaka's hand and...
Sí, es que hay un jefe que baila. Son dos, una pareja de baile. Y se llama funeral de Coppelia y no sé qué de no sé qué. El otro, no sé qué pone ahí. Es que los nombres tampoco me los sé. Pero bueno, eso es. Bueno, a ver, que se cargue hoy, por favor. Por favor, que se cargue hoy, joder. Vale, ahora no sé dónde íbamos. No me he enterado, no he leído bien. Pero me da igual, ahora lo veremos.
At first, I didn't dare to open my mouth. But once I couldn't hold my breath any longer, I decided to take it big. Before I knew it, I was breathing like normal down there. It was an amazing...
Ah, vale, vale. Aquí creo que hay que rodar algo, ¿no?
So I had no doubt we could do it
Me
too.
suena.
That helped me. The underwater world in Fontaine truly is beautiful. I love seeing the Romaritime.
Yeah, and there were so many, like those fish that shimmer like a sword blade. Whoosh! Oh, and those big fish that call when they... Oh, you mean hunters rays and blubber beasts. I just love the name Blubber Beast.
De acuerdo, adelante. A ver, ¿qué cojones hay que hacer, coño? Tantos tiempos de carga, por favor. Esto no puede ocurrir. O lloverse. Esto no puede ocurrir, joder. Vale, va. Vamos.
Yoimiya was down there for quite a while. It was dark before we
Claro,
finally
hoy
rode the
estaría
aqua-
cansada.
Yeah.
Bueno, rápido, va. Que aquí hay que rodar algo. Me
My
suena que
brother and so
esto
as for the other- We're
se
here.
enrollan un poquito también, ¿eh? Vale, ya han venido.
Please excuse my tardiness.
Nada, no pasa nada.
Ugh,
Muy bien,
I'm
Furina, durmiendo
so
aún.
tired. Good morning, everyone. Morning. Can someone fetch me a cup of coffee? Sure. No, you can't go anywhere. Please.
I can get the coffee.
Vale,
It's the
sí.
perfect job.
Venga. Perfecto, oye.
So much energy.
Oh, Yoimiya's always like that. But you sure look...
Of course not. I spent the whole night reading the novel from cover to cover.
Wow.
Well, I was the big... I went all out.
Here's your coffee, Director.
Venga, adelante.
Oh, thank you. The sound of being called direct.
Ah, it seems everyone has managed to arrive.
Bien. Xavier, Ayato.
We've reached an
Vienen dos
agreement with
más.
the restaurant owner. We
Vale,
are free
segundo
to use
piso.
the second floor.
Really? That's great.
Perfecto, joder.
He is really looking forward to our... Well then, Mr. Xavier.
Okay, First, I'd like to introduce our new member. This is our prop manager, Veronique.
Atrecista.
She'll be in charge of all.
Vale.
And this is Bono, our lighting technician.
Perfecto.
First of all, please allow me to... When my investor informed me, I had no idea that I'd find so many people...
No need to be so cordial, Mr. Xavier.
Your works made a profound impression on me when I saw... I am sure that someday...
Yes, the story is the reason...
Anyway, I would like to make a promise to everyone.
De acuerdo.
This is not just my film. So, without further...
Que comience el rodaje, adelante, venga, vamos. Aplaudamos todos,
You
sí.
may take it from here, Director Farina.
Confiamos en ti, Furina.
The first scene takes place when the two young musketeers are living at the Baron's home.
¿De acuerdo?
Oh.
Is everyone clear? All right. Not the kind of waves that drown people.
Cuidado, haya soltado antes de esta frase algo interesante,
Still a bit traumatized by
Pero lo ha
that.
hecho sin querer,
Anyway,
inconscientemente.
let's go see if there's anything we can do to...
Hostia, ¿empieza ahora? Venga, coño, no me jodas. Venga, va. Don't worry. Pregunta a los demás, sí, bueno, vamos a preguntar. Bueno, aquí hay unos diálogos un poco tontos. Los
Ayaka
paso
has
rápido.
mentioned it to me before.
No talking.
Ah, yes.
To achieve a more...
Are you saying the wrinkles around my eyes?
You just have too much of a...
You sure don't mince...
quiet.
Cuidado con Chiori, no se anda con tonterías. De acuerdo.
How about here? You got it. Hey, Yoimiya, do you need a hand? No, I'm fine.
De acuerdo.
I heard that the
Esto es de la iluminación. Adelante. Que te vaya bien, Yoimiya.
After all your journeys together, you two... Oh, I see.
Yoimiya, we need lights over there too.
Oh, I've got to get back to work.
Venga,
Tell
sí,
you
suerte.
later.
Muy bien.
Seems like Yamia's really getting into it. But she was right.
¿De verdad hace falta preguntarlo? Venga, si estamos muy compenetrados, Paimon, muy compenetrados. Vale, entonces, venimos aquí y a por todas.
So, this?
No, it's just a prop weapon. Not bad. Have you seen a real...
Only in books and newspapers. When we're filming, some special gunpowder will be applied around the...
Which means it'll be up to the actors to
That's right.
Thank you, Veronique. I think I know where to start. However,
Qué bonito, ¿no?
the musket's gears and firing pin could still use some more. Also, be sure to
Claro,
load the
que
muskets with some oil.
de algún modo interpretar el retroceso del
You
arma.
seem to know a lot, Miss Shep.
Yes, I perform routine maintenance on my...
Muy bien,
I
se
also
produce.
perform similar care for my sword every day.
Yes. This way?
Yes, well said.
Oh, sounds like they found
Qué
a...
Though these
bonito.
props differ from the muskets I use.
Good. I look forward to your instruction.
First and foremost, never point the weapon at anyone, regardless of whether it's a real or prop weapon, or whether you're holding it
¿De
or...
acuerdo?
Okay,
When aiming the musket, extend your arm so that it's level with your shoulder, and use...
like this?
Not bad. Now, try saying your lines.
This is the end of the road for you.
Toma,
Good.
madre
Now
mía.
turn your body a little. That way, you'll give... This is the end of the road for you.
Excuse me, Miss Chiori.
Hostia.
Director Farina, there's something I wish to discuss with you.
Oh? What is it? Like this?
Yes, much better.
What do you think?
I do.
I believe
Vale,
it
algo
would be
le ha
most fitting.
propuesto a Yato.
Well, if you insist. Miss Ayaka, Miss Chevres, could the two of you please come?
Huh? What's going on? Are we...
Let's go see.
Venga, vamos, vamos. Debe
What
quedar
is it?
poco ya.
I have a question for you, Miss Chevres. Would
Papel
you
de
be willing-
mosquetera.
What?
To clarify, I would like to turn over my role to Miss Shove.
But brother,
Don't worry, Ayaka. I actually view this as a good thing. I was becoming troubled trying to set aside some time to speak to the staff at the Palais Mermonia. Now I will be able to focus on my work. Besides...
are you really sure? From a director's point of view, I also felt like the relationship... The older brother in the story plays the lead role with his overbearing character. But this causes
Muy
his
bien.
character... But if we were to change the siblings to two... Also, I've seen you instructing Ayaka. That...
Of course, even with all these...
Adelante,
She
Severus.
mentioned that she really likes the story, right?
Dependerá de si no interfiere mucho con su trabajo.
All right. Oh,
Good.
Perfecto, ya está.
We'll also need to make some... I have...
You're doing a great favor for me, Miss Chevres.
Don't mention it. I like this character, so if anything, I should be the one thanking you.
Well, since my brother is the one who brought up the idea, let's go, Miss Chevres. I look forward
Qué
to working
bonito,
with you.
adelante.
Just call me Chevres.
Perfecto, oye. Venga, va.
Seems like you're really going out of your way to solve the problem I was...
Surely you jest, Chiori. I assure you that I was
Oh, come on. You really think I'd buy that? According to what I've heard from Ayaka, her brother is someone
Grande,
who
Chiori,
can
dilo claro.
pretend-
Perhaps. But I feel that she needs not only to see other nations, but also to make some different kinds of friends.
All right, go on. Spoil her some more.
Ayato, it's too bad you're stepping down from the role. Paimon really wanted to see
Este
you
es el
act
castigo que te mereces.
No need to poke fun.
It's a little hard for Paimon.
¿Qué vas a hacer ahora? ¿Trabajar?
Yes. I've made an appointment to meet some people
Muy bien.
from...
Traveler, get the camera ready. Paimon.
Venga, primera
Go
escena.
on now.
Cuidaremos de Ayaka, sin duda. Que te vaya bien.
Thank you.
Venga, vamos, vamos. Joder. Vale, ahora empieza lo bueno.
Now that we're all here, the first scene takes place when our two main characters are still living at the Baron's estate.
De acuerdo, confusión e inocencia, hay que
Chevres
capturar.
will be playing the role of the older sister, Tulip, and Ayaka will be the younger sister, Iris. Be sure to get silence on the set. Lights, camera, action.
Let's go!
Tulip, Mother's been out for quite a while now.
Perhaps she went to pick some flowers on the way home. You...
Iris, Tulip, I'm home.
Plano general del entorno.
Mother, you were out for so long. We were beginning to worry about you.
I'm sorry, but I'm back now, safe and sound.
Mother, what are those bruises on your
Primer
hand?
plano de la madre.
Huh? What bruises? Oh, I must have bumped into something while I was working yesterday.
But I didn't notice them this morning.
Then perhaps they're from when I accidentally tripped when I was
Claro,
By
claro.
the way, did you have fun What's the matter, Iris?
Enfocar a Iris.
They even took Iris's doll.
And they even called us names.
Shh. It's all right. Don't
Primer
worry.
plano de entero.
Girls,
Primer plano de
listen,
cada una.
It doesn't matter what
A
anyone
ver.
says. You both have
Vale,
wonderful.
bueno,
Maybe you're
como
trying
sea,
to.
tío.
Don't let the soil you're in
Sí,
now
sí,
ruin
Rain.
your
Rain.
And cut!
Bueno, huele bien, ¿no?
Not bad. The actors also, if our clapper loader could avoid shouting at... Oh, got it.
Great. I was a little.
I felt fine. The lines weren't too difficult at all.
You two were great. I couldn't tell it was your first.
Thank you for your encouragement. Positions, everyone. We'll move...
De acuerdo, el rodaje va a buen ritmo y tras encargarse de algunos detalles, Furina ordena pasar a la segunda escena.
This scene is when our two characters
Vale.
return home.
Cuidado, cuidado.
Only to discover their
Pam.
Mother, we're back. Mother. What's wrong, Tulip?
Iris, stay away!
Huh? Why? Mother! Mother, she's...
There's poison in this cup.
Huh? I could have sworn I've seen this kind of cup before.
Those aristocrats.
They...
Oh. Hostia, Yaka.
Iris, we need to leave this place.
Leave? But now that Mother is gone, where can we even go?
Anywhere. All I know is that we can't stay in this house.
But are we just going to let them get away with this?
We'll have our revenge, I promise you. Just not right now. Come on, let's go.
No, wait. We can't just leave Mother here like this. At least let me leave this rose with her. That's why we went out in the first place.
All right, goodbye, Mother. We'll avenge you.
And cut! Beautiful!
Qué bonito, por Dios.
You're so amazing, Ayaka!
I was surprised too.
Thank you for the kind compliments. Actually, as soon as Director Furina said action...
Increíble, Ayaka,
I told
increíble.
myself it's quite similar to practicing the art of the sword. Ayaka's performance was amazing. Pipe down, everyone!
De acuerdo, adelante. Nada mal, señores, nada mal, tío. Lo de Ayaka es increíble. Inconmensurable. Bueno, a ver. Otra escena de carga de estas. Son muy pesadas. Tiempos de carga, no escenas de carga. Bueno, han rodado bien, joder. Y hacen una buena pareja, sí señor. Ahora que se cargue hoy, no mañana, y todos felices. Yo incluido. Adelante, sin miedo. Vale, el día se pasa volando. Pues joder, aquí no lo parece. Venga, va. Bueno, pues ya está, ¿no? Parece que ya vamos a terminar la segunda misión, así que voy a intentar pasarlo rápido.
Good work, you two.
Gracias.
I've read this novel anyway.
Vale, creo que ahora ella me va a pedir que le siga o algo, así que vamos rápido.
Yes.
Vamos a ir a algún sitio importante, ¿eh?
Good. On behalf of there's no time to lose.
Vayamos a investigar,
The most
venga.
valuable. That's how one of my.
Venga, vamos. ¿Dónde hay que ir? Ve al taller de mechabots. De acuerdo, pues vamos a intentar llegar hasta allí. Aunque creo que tendría que haberme puesto en el otro punto de teletransporte, no en este. No lo sé, a ver. No, aquí mismo ya está bien, perfecto. Venga, adelante. Perfecto, joder, muy bien. Vale, aquí está el tema. Adelante, libre.
Welcome to Le Show's clockwork.
Sí, sí.
I'd like to know if...
Special component.
I mean the kind of components that aren't...
Huh? For fire?
Don't misunderstand.
Well, to be completely honest...
Has anyone ever purchased component...
We have a lot of customers who buy toys. You're welcome. It's...
De acuerdo. No sabemos nada aún. Ve al taller. Bueno, vamos a ir para allí rápidamente. Claro, esta es la segunda más larga. Llevo ya 40 minutos, joder. Aquí es rápido. Porque si no esto... Tío, es que no quiero yo que dure 80 minutos. Perfecto. Pam. Bien, vamos. A ver, vamos a pasar esto rápido porque creo que tampoco era muy importante.
Oh, hey, Chevrolet.
Hello, Estelle.
Oh, is this another
Sí.
case?
Adelante, Estelle.
I don't think so.
Oh? What?
Because there's no profit.
Then has anybody...
Well,
I understand.
Al río Ceniciento. Vale, pues vamos para ahí.
Seems like we haven't found...
Yeah, unfortunate.
Huh?
You
Sí.
think so? That I grew up in...
Ah, se crió ahí además. Venga, vamos para ahí. Más motivos para ir. Adelante. Ah, vale, el río Ceniciento es la zona inferior de la ciudad de Fontaine. O sea que... Investiga, aquí hay algo... A ver... ¿Qué? Hola.
What's all this?
Tablas de madera, no sé qué.
Even though somebody has purposefully tried to clean them
Marcas
up,
de
in other
disparos. Hostia, cuidado,
words, your guess is
señores.
as good as mine.
El asesino, ¿eh? Anda suelto.
Anyway,
Venga, sigamos. Madre mía. Vale. Llegaré antes desde el punto, ¿eh? Venga, vamos al punto. Madre mía, ¿eh? Si es que... ¿Cómo aprovecho el tiempo, tío? Utilizando el punto y todo. Quieta. Emerald.
hello. I'd like to ask some questions. I don't know anything. Don't worry.
Sea lo que sea, no sé nada.
It's the truth. Here, take this as my...
Wait, did Paimon just see what she thinks she saw? Is the captain of the Special Patrol brighter?
Seems you're different. What do you want to know?
Have you heard anything related to muskets?
Muskets, huh?
Se suelen escuchar estruendos, cuidado.
Were they gunshots?
Possibly. Someone's house collapsing.
Vale,
Do you know
pues
where the
cuidado.
noises were?
I don't remember. You tell me.
Then please.
She's giving you aura.
¿Cómo?
The noises
¿Dónde?
came from the end of the southern waterway. I came out and had a look for myself. That's all I know.
All right.
Thanks for the pot.
Golosinas de frutas. ¡Ah! ¡Qué gracia! Bueno, la ha sobornado, oye.
I grew up here,
¿Métodos?
remember?
¿Qué métodos?
Seems you catch on pretty... No.
Venga, vamos, que falta un de esto. A ver, aquí está el tema. Venga, rápido. Perfecto. Tetreux. Pa' coño.
It's been a while.
Please.
I want to know if you've heard...
Tío, llevo ya casi 43 minutos. Miedo me da lo que dure esto.
Information isn't free, you know.
I've heard that band...
Venga, a ver.
One of our men got drunk at dinner about a month ago, and
What's weird about...
this is Fleuve Cendre, but that gun turned out to be an exception.
I suspect it came back because...
You mean a criminal?
I didn't
Bueno,
say
yo lo paso
it.
rápido.
Fleuve Cendre. It's the guy living in the east side.
So...
En la parte
Eh,
este.
Don't bother.
He's right.
I know you grew up here, even though you're on good terms with the Spina. You've...
I know.
So take my advice and don't...
I'll come and go as I please.
All right. Don't say I didn't
Vale, le está aconsejando que no venga por aquí más Chevreuse. Bueno. Por
Seems
algún
like that's
motivo.
all we'll be able to uncover.
Paimon feels like we...
Yes.
Vale,
Just
vamos
a month
a
ago.
pasar
In the
esto rápido.
following week, then, a few...
¿Quién era la
The deceased
víctima?
was a resident of Fleuve Cendre.
En la novela la víctima era una
Yeah.
aristócrata.
If we are indeed following the novel, and there's a story behind it, he
venganza.
was no saint. What message
Cuidadito,
is the
eh.
killer trying to convey? And to
¿Crees
whom
que
exactly?
pudo ser el
We've
autor de la
thoroughly
novela?
investigated. He claims to have spent the...
Okay, so he...
Not only that, he has a family up in the story.
De acuerdo.
More importantly, investigations. How about this?
Bueno, estamos cerca de la escena
In the next few
impresionante.
days,
Es en la
filming
cuarta
with the
misión.
We can
A ver si se
continue
acaba
the
ya la
invest-
segunda, joder.
Ah,
La tercera no era tan
as long as you
tan
spend
larga, la
enough
verdad.
time sailing through the fog.
Perfecto, se acabó. Venga, vamos a ver. Ahora que tenemos que esperar el día siguiente, no sé a qué hora. Pero vamos a hacerlo. Creo que era a las 8 del día siguiente. Vale, hasta la mañana, correcto, 8. Perfecto. Y ya está ahí mismo. Llevo ya 44 minutos. Venga, a tope, queda poco.
It's filming time again.
Venga, pues vamos para allí. Desde aquí fuera. De acuerdo. Perfecto. Ahí está el tema. Ya hemos llegado. Vale, tercera misión, ¿eh? Tío, aún tenemos que ver la escena esa. A lo mejor dura 1 hora y algo, ¿eh? Esto. En total. Yo intento ir lo más rápido posible, pero es que, joder, a veces se enrollan, tío. Venga, va, sí, la isla entre la bruma. Adelante, 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 por favor. Me ha quedado claro. El rodaje y la investigación del caso van a buen ritmo. Y así pasan varios días. Perfecto, joder, es que soy muy rápido. Venga. Sí, sí, me ha quedado claro, por favor, sigan. Adelante, joder. Encima me tengo que afeitar hoy. Bueno, no es que me tenga que afeitar, es que quiero afeitarme hoy. Creo, no lo sé, ya veré. Un coñazo, pero es lo que hay. Significa que terminamos el rodaje. Soy un experto, adelante. Vale, ¿qué pasa aquí? ¿Qué falla? ¿Qué falta? El último enfrentamiento entre las dos mosqueteras y el varón. Cuidado. Venga, adelante. Venga, rápido.
The view is beautiful tonight. And now that I've said it,
Enough, villain! It's time that you pay for the death of our mother.
my dear Iris,
I'd sooner swallow all of my teeth than call you father.
What did I expect? Seems the daughters have turned out to
Pero
be
qué cerdo,
just
¿no?
as in this world. She thought she could blackmail me using her children.
Mother never asked a single thing of you.
It was you who personally brewed the poison of prejudice. Compared to that deadly poison, the 2 bullets that will soon pierce through your heart will be like sweet mercy.
Así se habla.
And that's exactly why I... So let's see.
Bueno, pues yo... ¿Cómo? Eso no se pregunta, eso ya se sabe. Voy a ganar yo. Vale, ahí está. ¡Pum! Dios, Chevreuse. Ahí ha reventado, vaya cañonazo ha soltado, tío. Perdiste, loser.
To think I'd...
We are no children of yours.
You lost your mother, and will soon kill your father as well.
We will gain our long-awaited justice.
¡Pum! ¡Qué delicia!
It's over.
Finally.
Tío, es que al ver esta escena, aunque sea un rodaje, en Genshin se echan de menos más muertes, tío.
So, where will you go now, Tulip?
I'm not too sure, Iris. Maybe somewhere with lots of flowers? After all, Mother always did love going where the blossoms were. What about you?
Vale,
Yeah,
una buena opción.
that's not a bad idea.
Huh? Tulip, look!
A ver, ¿qué pasa?
What is it?
It's Mother's favorite. The rainbow rose.
Oh, es una señal.
Look, it's blooming again.
Excellent! That was beyond mesmerizing.
Increíble, Furina.
Even I didn't expect the scene to go so well.
El muerto ha resucitado.
We got
Y
it,
se va.
Ace.
Adiós.
All right, everyone.
Congratulations, Ayaka and Shepard.
¡Se finí!
Thank you. I didn't...
Muy bien.
You're a great too, Shepard.
That is indeed...
Venga, va, vamos a pasar rápidamente esto, que creo que ya esta se va a acabar, la tercera. Uy,
Please
¿qué?
excuse me, everyone. I'll be back in just...
It's okay, don't worry about us.
Sí, tranquila, adelante. Creo que esta es cortita. La cuarta creo que es un pelín más larga. Porque hay una escena potente, además.
Was she whisked away by work already?
Y eso sí que quiero mostrarlo, tío.
It seemed like some urgent if it...
Then, anyway, and one last...
Thank you for your kind...
Vale, muy bien.
Nevertheless,
Que os vaya bien a todos, joder. Sois unas máquinas. Perfecto.
I believe it's also about time for me to... See you tomorrow, traveler.
Nos vemos, Ayaka. Hasta mañana. Un placer.
What should we do next?
Traveler, Paimon, please come with me.
Hostia, era hoy también. Espero que no se enrolle, tío. Yo creo que era el día 4. A ver. A ver, ¿dónde coño hay que ir? ¿Cómo, Camil? Joder. Tengo que ir hasta allí. La madre que los parió. Venga, rápido. Llevo ya 49 minutos, ¿eh? Vale, de momento, a ver, yo sé que la quinta misión dura muy poquito. Es una escenita y ya está. Por suerte. Pero bueno, queda la cuarta aún. Así que va, joder. No quiero que sea súper largo esto, la verdad. Venga, rápido, ¿qué ocurre aquí? Yo recuerdo que la tercera no era tan larga, la verdad. Pero igualmente voy a intentar pasarlo rápido porque si no esto se va a alargar demasiado. A ver, ¿qué ocurre? ¿Tienes alguna pista nueva? Vale, tiene pistas. Emily, cuidado con ese nombre, ¿eh? Emily se supone que va a ser un futuro personaje, ¿eh?
There was nothing remarkable about the flower, but according to Emily, the rainbow rose left by the killer was derived.
Anda.
Flowers that are deliberately cultivated. We already knew that the rose left at the scene belongs to a special cult of.
De acuerdo.
Precisely. And it's. To be clear, I haven't changed my mind about it. However, that doesn't mean the true. Whatever the case, we will.
So.
Yes, we're going.
Vamos a casa del autor de la novela de los dos mosqueteros. De acuerdo. Entonces, pues vamos a ir para allí. A ver, menos mal que tengo a Skara y a Yelan, que vamos un poco más rápidos. Y ya hemos llegado, joder, qué delicia, por favor. A ver, ¿qué ocurre aquí? Venga, vamos.
According to what he told me last time we spoke, he hired them. Right, which is exactly why I...
So...
Just wait here for now.
But...
Don't forget, Paimon. I'm actually the real...
Madre mía, mirad eso, mirad eso. Vale, creo que aquí es cuando yo tengo que hacer algo que está guapo, tío. Esto que han añadido está bien, aunque solo sea algo temporal, pero está bien, joder. A ver si es lo que creo. Sí, es. Vale, rápido. Vamos a reventar, qué bonito, mirad esto. Bien, a tu casa. Perfecto. Se acabó, súper rápido. Perfecto, como tiene que ser. A toda velocidad. Se ha bugueado. A mí no me jodas, Se ha bugueado, tío. No me jodas, juego, no me asustes, tío. Un puto tirón en el culo te voy a dar. Es increíble, tío. ¿Habéis visto eso? Se ha quedado parado. Unos 5 segundos. Es que es lamentable esto, tío. Venga, anda, espabila. Venga, vamos. Venga, llamaremos a la puerta. No hay pruebas como para arrestarlo, ¿correcto? Vale. Entonces, nos tiramos. Y vamos para allí. Y ya está. Llegamos súper rápido. Soy una máquina. A ver. A ver, este diálogo creo que no era excesivamente largo. Pero lo voy a pasar rápido, porque ya son 50, casi 53 minutos. A ver, el autor de la novela.
Oh, is it still?
I cannot confirm or
So it is then.
Listen.
Miss Shavras, I'll save you the trouble. Oh, and you two over there? There's no need for you to pick my flowers either. It's not time for them to bloom yet.
Oh!
Haha.
By saving me the trouble.
I will confess.
Huh?
¿Qué cojones?
He just admitted he's guilty.
Please relax, everyone.
Then it's my responsibility to inform you, Mr. Baptiste.
Yes.
I must say.
Oh. Is it because I confess?
Both, I suppose.
¿Por qué le hiciste eso a la
For the
víctima?
same reason as the one I wrote up.
Venganza.
I know you haven't figured out the link between the two of them, but that won't stop me from always remembering.
Your mother is still healthy and...
You know, I was adopted as a child.
That was never recorded in the orphanage's...
Please forgive a 6-year-old child for concocting some lies to protect himself after watching his mother die.
So,
Pobrete.
your novel...
No, of course not. But I am indeed the illegitimate son of a wealthy and influential man.
But the man you killed didn't have a Mora to his name.
He was a hired assassin. An irredeemable beast who said...
But if that's really the truth, you wouldn't be telling us any of this now.
I never thought I'd hear that kind of...
I'm simply skeptical about your motives.
It's simple, really. You may have considered me too soft to pull the trigger.
So you're going to call us stuff...
The true mastermind is...
And so what?
Now, Officer Shavras.
What's your father's name? How do you plan to...
Well...
Sure. Why don't we...
No, it has to be... When I said won't be overheard, I meant, but I would like to speak with you and you alone.
Vale, pues nada, no podemos escuchar. Bueno, nos vamos.
Thanks. I appreciate.
Please stay.
Sí, ten cuidado, ten cuidado. Venga, va.
All right. Let's hear it.
Will you really believe what I'm about?
Well, that depends.
Bueno, pues se ponen a hablar, no podemos escuchar. Le estará explicando el motivo y todo el rollo, no sé.
So,
do you want me to go public with?
no, of course not.
Then why did you bother telling?
You've read my work. Even if you were to go public with... It's been too long. Almost 20 years. Justice will never...
Not if you don't try.
I know that as the captain of the special... But... Do you really think a cushy life...
What are you trying to say?
I've been observing you from a distance. You pull the trigger of justice against him.
You want me to let you go, so you may complete...
No, Officer Shavras, no. What I'd like is for you to perform the deed on my behalf.
Quiere que se venga en su lugar. Cuidado, mientras tanto en un lugar cercano... Sí, bueno, aquí ya esto es poco importante. Venga, va. No está en peligro, tranquila. Confía en sus habilidades. Venga, va.
Sorry to keep you waiting, you two.
Sí, no pasa nada.
Hey, how did your talk go?
¿Qué haremos a
I've already sent
continuación?
someone to escort Baptiste back.
De acuerdo.
The name. Did he tell you?
Yes, he did.
¿Qué pasa? ¿Y por qué parece que Chevreus nos está
I'll
ocultando algo?
probably be quite busy.
All right.
De acuerdo.
Actually, there's still something else I need your help with.
Bueno, perfecto, se acabó la tercera, vamos a por la cuarta. Y aquí en la cuarta hay algo muy guapo, tío. Así que vamos a ver. Supongo que también tendré que esperar hasta las 8 del día siguiente. Vale, perfecto. Creo que aquí a las 8 no es. Creo que tiene que ser del día siguiente. Por lo tanto, estas 8 no cuentan, ¿no? Joder, qué cerdo, tío. Odio estos momentos, ¿eh? Os lo juro que odio estos momentos en los que son ya más de las 12 y tengo que darle toda la vuelta al reloj. Es un poco lamentable y triste que te obliguen a hacer eso. Pero bueno, para darle realismo, pues lo hacen así, supongo. Bueno, va, rápido. ¿Dónde voy? Venga, no te leo, Paimon. Hay que ir directamente al grano, pues vamos para allí. Venga, que llevo 57 minutos y ya estamos en la cuarta misión. Obviamente va a durar más de una hora, pero bueno, por lo menos que no se alargue excesivamente, joder. Yo lo que quería era grabarlo todo en un vídeo. Y de momento, pues dentro de todo, vamos a un ritmo medianamente bueno. Así que rápidamente, que empiece ya la cuarta. Va, coño, Escara, deja de hacer el mongolo. Venga, corre, coño. Bien, gracias. Adelante, ¿qué ocurre ahora? Me va a pasar rápido esto.
Good morning. Ayaka and I were just...
Is Shavras...
No, hoy no va a venir.
That's such a pity.
Las últimas escenas. Venga, adelante.
We were also planning on having a victory feast once we're all finished filming.
Hombre, por supuesto, eso no se pregunta.
But to be honest, I'm even more concerned by what I read in the
Un caso de un
street
asesinato.
earlier this
Cuidado,
Oh, yeah, I heard about that.
Ha salido ya la
I didn't know
noticia.
about this case at all when we joined the film. Is it going to...
From a pure publicity standpoint, this will draw a lot more attention to our film.
To be fair, I feel like...
It's not my fault that I'm super popular. What was that saying again?
Venga, va, joder.
Popularity has
Sunk.
spread to the...
Bueno, estamos cerca ya de un momento increíble. A mí me pareció la hostia. Así que atentos. Lo bueno se hace esperar. Y llega ese momento, señores. Llega ese momento y mientras llegue yo beberé agua porque me lo merezco. Hay que beber agua. Aunque no tengamos sed, hay que beber agua. Es importante. Vale, aquí creo que... Bueno, esto era insignificante este momento, así que...
Excuse me, everyone.
Sí, va. Primero creo que había que terminar de rodar esto, así que por favor, pasemos rápido esto. Presentarles al señor Morris, el inversor original, el que no podía estar. Perfecto, oye. Me alegro que ahora sí pueda estar, yo qué sé. No pasa nada. Venga, va. Comencemos. Un cameo. Anda, mira tú qué bien. Planos generales, pero si ven alguna flor que te llame la atención, puedes grabarla en primer plano. Adelante.
Ready? Lights, camera, action.
Perfecto.
Okay, now move the camera slowly. Try to focus on that.
Primer plano de la flor.
What's wrong? Just adjust the focal length a bit. Something the matter?
Parece como si estuviera roto.
But Veronique, can we try a different?
No problem.
Ya empiezan los problemas.
How about this one?
All right, let's give it another try. Lights, camera, action! Don't tell me, Veronique. Do we have any other?
Vaya.
Then go find a workshop.
On it.
Bueno, ya ha llegado a la hora, señores. Ya estamos en el cuarto día, eso es lo bueno. A ver, ha llegado Ayato, perfecto.
It seems like there are some issues with.
I see.
Well, let's not just stand here twiddling.
Venga, a maquillarse. Pasado un tiempo, Verónica trae los daguerrotipos ya reparados. Vale, venga, venga, adelante, ahora sí. Venga.
By the way, have you heard about that recent murder case?
Yes, I have.
I heard that the chief of the guards is so mad about not catching the culprit that he's about to.
Oh? I find that quite hard to imagine.
Director, we have a problem.
Oh, we're in the middle of a take.
Joder.
No, Director, our film, all the finalized film.
Oh, wait, what did... Mr. Bono, please take me to where the film... I'm coming too. No, Yoimiya, you have... Oh, okay, listen up. Everyone who's not worked... Unbelievable. How could...
Sí, todo pasa, un tiempo después. Lo siento, Furina, pero estas cosas suelen ocurrir. Hola, Chiori.
How did it go?
We found it in...
Huh?
We discovered it just in time, so we should still...
I really... Okay, but... could it be... Like, if they... Okay, we don't...
Venga, vamos. Venga, a ver si podemos. Terminan de grabar la quinografía, pone. Perfecto. Lo solucionamos todo. Bien. Vale, pues ya está, hemos acabado.
And just like Director Farina, I would also like to extend my most heartfelt thanks to all...
All right, let's save the awards. Anyway, now it's time to part.
Perfecto, venga, ahora hay que hablar creo que con un par de personas. Ah, coño. Vamos para allí. Creo que voy a pasar súper rápido. Venga, adelante. Ahora llegará el momentazo, cuando acabemos de hablar aquí. Venga, va.
The cultural exchange won't only feature literature.
When the time comes, be sure.
De acuerdo, lo disfrutaremos. Adelante. Furina. Gracias. Venga, vamos, que ya queda poco, joder. El premio. Vale, come. Vale, entonces habla con la gente. Vale, ahí está Chiori.
Hey, you two.
Are you not really...
Not...
Bueno, no pasa nada, Chiori.
Are you still working?
That, But why today of all days? No.
How are you doing, Mr. Morris?
Well, you could say that.
Judging by how much fun everyone's having, is there some...
Oh, well, I'm just not a late night person, so...
Morris. Tienes mucha prisa tú, ¿eh?
Oh, no.
Well...
I prepared a whole batch of fireworks.
Fireworks, you say?
Could you help me carry them over, Mr. Morris? I won't be able...
Me?
I just wanted to make them pretty, please, Mr. Morris. These are some of the best fireworks.
But...
It's okay, just...
Bueno, este Morris. ¿A qué huele, Morris? ¿A qué huele? Vale, ve al almacén. Solo tengo a Yoimiya. Cuidado. Por algún motivo... Bueno, sí. Él va a estar poniendo pegas, ¿no? De que está lejos, no sé qué. Tiene prisa, Morris. Ese es el resumen. Y creo que ahora se acerca el momentazo, señores. No, creo no. Se acerca. Atentos. Porque esto sí que es la hostia. Espero que no tarde mucho. Perfecto.
Why did I have to get roped into this?
What was that? Who's there? Get me out! Get me out of here!
Did you really think you'd get away, Morris?
You've got the wrong guy! It wasn't me! I'm not the killer!
You know, Eliza died a far more heroic death than this. She fought your assassin to the end, to save the children she had hidden beneath the floorboards. That is Eliza's pendant. The one with a photo of you two inside. The one you gave her. Ring any bells?
It's a fake! It has to be! There's no way!
No way your assassin didn't destroy it, you mean? Did you ever love her, Morris? Or was killing her always the plan?
No, please. Listen to me. I told Eliza to keep us a secret. I paid her plenty for her silence. I never thought she'd keep the child. Everything was gonna come out, and I had no choice. She forced my hand. No! I'm begging you. I have money. Just name your price, please.
You can keep your Mora, and you can go to hell. I'm Captain Shovraz of the Special Patrol. Morris, you're under arrest for Eliza's murder.
Huh?
Hmm? You're under arrest too, prop manager Veronique. Or perhaps I should call you the Second Musketeer.
Wait, what's going on?
Qué auténtico momentazo, joder.
Drop the gun, Veronique.
Why? Why would you keep me from exacting revenge on this?
Drop your weapon. This...
What is going on?
Do I have to spell it out for you, Morris? Everything that took place just now was staged, but this last part is all improv, of course.
Shovraz, you told us you wanted us to help you stage a play.
It's because even I had no way to confirm my Thank you for your performance, Yoimiya. Could I trouble you? And please tell the other cast members.
On it.
Increíble esto, Qué escenaza de la hostia, tío.
So what do you think, Morris? Care to talk about what happened 20 years ago? My patience is limited, you know. Don't
Venga,
with the
adelante.
recording we made. You have no chance of winning in court.
All right. I'll talk. I hired an assassin to murder Eliza. She once worked as a maid on my family's estate. She was very beautiful, and after we kept our relationship a secret and carried out an affair for some time, but if my parents ever found out, they would have stripped me of my inheritance and status, driven me out of my home. I also didn't expect Eliza to insist on bringing the pregnancy to term. She even asked me to leave.
She believed that you were truly in love with her.
I didn't have a choice. I gave her a large sum of Mora, told her to leave the family and to get rid of the baby. But then years later, she sent me a letter. There were photos of 2 children, and she even asked if I could find some time to visit them.
Huh? 2 children? Paimon thought Baptiste was the only...
Even if she had the children against your will, you could have just ignored the letter entirely. Why?
I had just gotten engaged to be married to an heiress from another wealthy family. So if anyone were to find out about Eliza, my life...
No. You always had a choice.
Do you know how it feels to watch your mother be killed right in front of you? My brother and I were hardly even school age yet. We were hidden beneath the floorboards, grasping each other's hands.
Pobrecita.
Like a life. All we could
Menudo
do was
cerdo.
to watch mother try to fight back, and then collapse to the floor. Even after the assassin left, we were still too terrified to leave our hiding spot. We thought that he might come back. But she had already become cold and stiff to the touch.
You made up your mind right then and there to bring this case to light.
Not only that, We resolved to get our revenge.
And that's why you became the Musketeers.
No, that's why I became a musketeer. The man from before was also killed by me.
I figured as much.
You did?
I once told these two that he didn't look like a killer to me. His confession... I think what really tipped me off was... How could... Huh? He confessed faster than any criminal I've ever met. But he didn't say a single word about you. He insisted, but after the questioning ended, I disassembled the musket we dug up from his backyard, put it in front of him, and told him to reassemble it. He had no idea where to even start. He's never touched a gun in his life. Based on that, I determined that he was not acting alone. He only surrendered himself to draw our attention and create a moment of opportunity for his partner. And as expected, the second musketeer followed us without hesitation once she saw Morris get separated from the rest of the... Besides, why else would he call the novel The Two Musketeers?
Pero bueno, puedo entender, ¿no? Que haya actuado así. Al final este cerdo mató a su madre.
I figured it out the moment Baptiste told me his father's name. That so-called financial crisis was all just a ruse. He just wanted to sign up as the investor and then leave. After all, he has a vested interest in human scum. But then Xavier pulled out all the stops and got the film made against all odds. Morris couldn't have that. With the killer in custody, he figured it was safe to act. And so he came to visit the set.
Wait, so you were behind all those mishaps today?
As for the identity of the second musketeer, I assumed they'd probably stay close to... And if they already knew that Morris was the film's investor, then furthermore, being the props manager would allow the culprit to avoid scrutiny. But with that hypothesis in mind, I went back to check Baptiste's orphanage adoption.
My brother. He trusted you.
As in, he trusted me to perform the deed on his behalf.
He trusted you to stand on the side of justice.
I am.
I thought you could do it as well. Oh, the look on your face when you told him to go to hell. You know what he has done. Are you telling me that you'd rather see him spend the rest of his life living like a king in the fortress of Meripede? I will never be able to forget the feeling of my mother's cold, lifeless...
I won't lie, Veronique. I did hesitate when your brother... I wondered. I agonized over what...
So why don't you?
Because that should never be how justice is carried out. Perhaps, to you, justice is simply but everyone has their own understanding of justice. Today, you'll kill Morris. And tomorrow, his children may come for you. The world cannot render judgments based on a desire for revenge. That will only lead... Fontaine is founded on a set of laws and a standardized code of justice. But with all that said,
Chevros, the rest of the special patrol is here.
Perfecto.
Thank you so much.
Bueno, tiene sentido lo que dice Chevreuse, pero yo entiendo que Veronique tenga ganas de joderle a este cerdo. Venga, piérdete, anda, piérdete.
I know.
Es difícil que lo entiendas. En tu caso es difícil, lo entendemos nosotros.
At least, not today.
Chevros.
Let's go. We should give an explanation to the crew.
¿Estás bien?
Thank you for your... I'm just thinking.
Hiciste lo correcto, sí, realmente hiciste lo correcto. Le cuentan al equipo todo lo ocurrido. Bueno, cuarto día terminado. El quinto ya es muy corto, por suerte. Y ya está. 1 hora y 13 minutos, ¿eh? Hombre, parece inevitable, ¿no? Que se alargue. Parece inevitable. Pero por favor, cárgate, joder, que esto siempre tiene que dar por culo un poco más. Venga, ya se lo he contado, tío, ya está, todo contadísimo. Avanza, Genshin, por favor, espabila.
Who would have thought Morris would turn out to...
Sí.
I'm just glad that you're all safe and sound.
Well, what should we do now?
What do you
Sí,
mean?
sí, tanto.
Jury is right. I'd also...
But the real ending of the story seems to...
The call is yours.
No, it's fine. Romanticism is what gives... Just like the real world.
Sounds good. What about for...
Venga,
She will soon
adelante.
face her judgment alongside her brother and Morris. If I had to guess, they'll probably all be...
Oh, you mean...
Exactly.
Ahem. All right, let's get back to the feast and enjoy each other's company. You should join us, Chef.
All right.
Then I'll wait for you over
Venga,
there.
va.
Paimon, could you wait for me by the sea after the party ends?
Joder, sí,
Thank
sí,
you
va.
very-
Venga, coño, que se acabe ya esto. No creo que queda mucho más, no me suena que quedará tanto. Mira, jugando a las cartas, Bueno, pues bien, ¿no? Bueno, a ver lo que tardará en cargarse esto. Y ya, no sé, pronto, no sé si mañana o pronto, pero... Este vídeo lo subiré no a la hora del vídeo principal, sino lo subiré como vídeo de la tarde. Aunque según donde lo veáis, pues será más cerca a lo mejor de la mañana, pero no de la noche. Y el de la legendaria de Navia también lo quiero traer ya. Así, pum, lo dejo hecho. Bueno, nos está contando ahora su historia, la historia de Chebrus, o sea que quien lo quiera leer, adelante.
Working now as I am in the pursuit of justice. But the worse I feel. Anyway, how about a race?
Una carrera, venga, adelante. Vale, pues vamos. Vale, puedo utilizarla, ahí está. Increíble esto, ¡pam! Cómo mola, Bueno, el personaje está muy guapo, eso hay que decirlo. Vale, bueno, pues... Tampoco es que nade especialmente rápida, no, solamente Freminet debe nadar rápido. O al menos no se cansa. Bueno, pues ya está. Venga.
Oh, that felt good.
You were so fast in the water, Chevra. So about the
Partly, but
so it's...
of course. Come on. What?
Oh, ahora hay que caminar, es verdad. Ahí arriba Celestia. Se veía Celestia. Bueno, a ver, caminemos. Algún día llegaremos. Esa casa de ahí... Ahora os comento algo, pero... Hostia, tal como se ve desde esta perspectiva, parece la casa de Psicosis, tío. Es increíble. Yo creo que a lo mejor se han basado en Psicosis, en la casa de Norman Bates, para hacer eso de ahí, Es que, tío, parece como muy similar el sitio. No hay de qué, no hay de qué.
We're nearly back at Baptiste's house.
You're right.
Vale, pues ya está. Falta la quinta, que es muy corta, y se acabó. Perfecto, bien, sí, ahí está. Venga, por la quinta. Creo que había que esperar 2 días por motivos desconocidos para la quinta, así que... Espera 2 días. Pues esperamos 2 días, tío. Pam, pam. Venga, adelante. Esto es un coñazo, señores. 1 hora y 17 minutos. Pero nada, no queda mucho ya. Esto lo terminamos ahora. Y por fin, se acabó. Y yo ya fuera de grabación pues haré los minijuegos donde conseguiré protogemas y hostias. Y ya en algún vídeo futuro os comentaré qué personajes he conseguido rápidamente, realmente. Porque en la tirada 20, ¡pum! Me salió. De locos. Vale. Vamos a ver dónde hay que ir. Venga, vamos para allí. Esto ya es la escena final, así que esto ya lo paso rápido, pero bueno, al menos veremos la escena final. Y lo dejaré en la estatua de los 7 que hay en la ciudad. Y punto. Venga, vamos. Joder, 1 hora y 18. Vale, entonces. Adelante, ¿qué ocurre aquí? Un tiempo después de todo lo ocurrido, la quinografía se proyecta. Perfecto. Bueno, Xavi está contento porque se ha grabado toda la quinografía.
I'm sure the others will also be here in no time.
Un nombre.
But we don't even know.
Just open your eye. You've also had conversations with the Opera House's operating with the Mora you...
But that's...
Well...
Venga, va. Piensa un nombre. Hostia, es verdad, qué pesadilla. Primero hay que hacer un paseo rápido. Venga, vamos rápido. Venga, sí, venga. Esto lo paso rápido, sí. Venga, venga. Déjame ir. No te enrolles que a lo mejor no voy. Venga. Tenemos que buscar a Chebreuse. Bueno, rápidamente. Joder, de verdad. Es que esto es alargar una misión tontamente, o lloverse. Hay que ir un poco más al grano, coño. A mí me pones una muerte y ya con eso estoy contento, joder. Venga, va. Venga, entonces, para adentro. Y aquí pues estará Gurayocesli, que dijo Chebreuse que iría a visitarlo. Así que, pues, supongo que es este momento.
This is as far as I'll be taking.
Got another errand to run?
Something like that.
Now that's something you don't hear every day.
No, it's just...
Gurayocesli se lleva bien con pistoleras, con Clorinde, también Chebreuse, increíble.
Yeah, you could say that.
Were you talking about work?
We've already finished discussing. But you also... Here, how about this? While another...
Speaking of hero...
Oh!
You're here to invite me to the party, right?
Oh, then let's head back right away! See you, Risley! Happy fun...
And the same D.
Ya está, para eso hemos venido. Es que esto es hacer perder el tiempo a la gente, Venga, volvamos. Sin miedo, chaval. Venga, 1 hora y 20. Madre de mi vida y de mi corazón. Perfecto, adelante. A ver qué pasa aquí.
And the winner of the Farina Award for the first Fontanale, the Two Musketeers.
¡Toma! ¡Qué grande, Furina! Estoy orgulloso de ti.
Congratulations, Mr. Xavier.
We won? I can't believe it.
See? My takes now. Please welcome to the
Venga,
stage,
adelante,
the
suba.
producer
Sí, que
of
suba, que suba. Vamos, Xavier.
Thank you. Thank you.
Time really flies.
It certainly feels that way. It feels like
Qué bonito.
Will you come back to Fontaine again?
Of course. I'm very fond of the city. But how about you?
I can't say the thought has crossed my mind before, but...
I will be eagerly awaiting your visit. It would be wonderful if you could visit my
qué
home.
bonito.
Yeah, let's keep in touch.
Did you accomplish all you came here for?
Yes.
How has Ogu?
To my knowledge,
Tell her I said hi.
I certainly...
I heard the thunderstorm has...
Yes. And the war has...
I quite like the sound of that. Perfect for hanging textiles out.
I'd like to offer my thanks again to the
Gracias a todos, ¿no? De acuerdo.
crew. I would like to officially announce
Mosquete Studios. Hostia, nada mal, Sí, señor.
Then in that case, let's please
Una foto grupal. Venga, vamos.
I believe you.
It's an honor the director deserves.
Yes, I agree.
Te lo mereces, Furina.
Just accept that you're not getting out of this.
Venga,
Ready,
adelante.
everyone? 3, 2, 1.
Musketeer Pictures.
Perfecto. Qué delicia. Mirad esto. No sé si poner esto de miniatura o algo de la escena de Chebreuse, porque eso ha sido la hostia también. Creo que pondré aquello. Ya veré. Bueno, aquí termina. Definitivamente aquí ha terminado. Por lo tanto, ahora sí, señores, se acabó. Ha estado muy guapa, Lo que es el evento este sí que ha estado guapo, a diferencia de aquel de las poesías. Aquello fue una cagada. Y encima fue para el aniversario, así que doble cagada. Por lo tanto, lo dejamos aquí. Pronto haré la legendaria de Navia. Y ya cuando saquen contenido iré rápido y lo traeré lo más rápido que pueda. Así que no me enrollo más, disfrutad de vuestros días, pero recordad, sobre todo de vuestras noches. ¡Hasta la próxima!